Hey, everybody, you could really help out the podcast by going to jmohr.com, clicking the Amazon link, and buying whatever you want. Tweet what you bought, and I will talk about it on the show. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate you helping us out.
Put your name on it. Just put your name on it. That's all I say. Be a man or a woman. Put your name on it.
Well, I'd like to hear about it, potheads.
How the fuck you gonna know how to be great if you don't study greatness? Look at the game tape.
Donuts.
I want to work with you a lot.
Oh, yeah!
Hey, everybody, it's More Stories, back by popular demand. Skyler Stone, great impressionist. You know what's funny is when you were on last time, the episode, when we were up and running on Smodcast, the name of the episode was Tickle and Spooky.
Yes.
People like Tickle and Spooky. But you being an impressionist, and a great one, it's a hard gig being an impressionist because people immediately go, I know a guy that does a better Vince Vaughn, and they send me links. I don't give a shit.
I know.
I don't care about your friend that does impressions.
Yeah.
This is my friend in my garage at Fake Mustache Studios doing impressions for you, so I don't need a link to another guy that does Michael Douglas.
I get sent links all the time, and it'll be just some guy with a YouTube channel with a total hits of 240 on 9 videos, and he's like, yeah, check out this guy's, George Clooney. It's really good. It's just some, single dad with 4 kids on his lap trying to do George Clooney. And I'm like, wow, you just made me feel awesome about myself. Thank you for the link.
A lot of with me, I get a lot of the walk-in links. This is somebody doing walk-in. There's no entertainment value sending an impressionist impressions that they do.
Yeah.
The entertainment.
What are you doing?
The entertainment value, and we spoke about this in the other episode, is if you send me a guy doing Alan Alda, that blows me away.
Yeah.
Because it's just guys I can't do.
Yeah, totally.
And there's some guys you can't do.
Yeah. Are you working on anybody new right now?
No.
I'm working on one.
All the new impressions I have are black people.
Are you serious? Because of how popular Tracy is?
Well, no, it's just, because, I do Forrest Whitaker sometimes on stage at my live shows. And then also Chris Tucker, man, beep. I'm giving a half-assed version because I'm trying to find where my questions were for you. You left me one on my machine that was incredible.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I love your Seymour.
I'm just working on.
I love your Seymour Philip Hoffman.
Yeah, I'm just working on that one.
Let's hear it.
Jay, it's Philip. Thank you for having me on the show. For some reason, I always sound like I have a cold and I'm holding back a bout of constipation. But I'm always annoyed with anybody that talks to me. So
that's Philip. I'm working on it.
I dig it.
Thank you.
If you could be... You just came here from therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And we started late. No problem. We don't care.
Mm-hmm. Well, you did text me sharp in capital letters twice, though, so you do care about being on time.
Well, yeah, when it's from noon to 2:30, it's because I got a corporate gig downtown.
But the reason I knew Jay would be okay with the switch is because I go, Jay, I have therapy at 1. You want to be here at 1? And I'm like, nobody likes me if I don't go, and I know that Jay knows that to be true. So he's like,
well, yeah, I'm all, and there's certain buzzwords. If somebody goes I got some family shit I got to work out, you just don't ask anything past that. And when somebody goes, I have therapy, obviously this is the new improved you, better than if I got you at 10 a.m. this morning. You go, is it a male or a female?
It's a male. I have a huge man crush on him too.
You said he looked like
Ryan Gosling.
He really? Come on,
dude. Are you kidding me? Nicole's mad because right now what he's doing is he's having me go by myself for a little bit, and then she's going to come back in, and she's like, "You get to go see him." We're both just obsessed with him. So.
But why did you go together? Couples therapy?
Yeah. Well, no. It started
There's
off.
nothing wrong with you too.
It started off with me. Well, there's stuff wrong with me, and thereby there can be stuff wrong with us because of
sure
the root of the problem.
Yeah. I understand that.
Yeah.
If I went to therapy.
You guys would mostly talk about you, probably.
Well, no, I would never. I wouldn't go to couples therapy, but I could see me going to therapy. I do. I would like to go to therapy, but it's it's really.
You never have?
I have, and I made the worst decisions in my life based on the fucking.
Oh, then you had a bad guy.
Yeah, I had a really bad guy.
Anytime I don't do what he says.
Jay, let me tell you something. Look, if you marry this person, it's like Coca-Cola stock in 1950. The world's your oyster. like, hey, he fired me up. Let's do it.
Yeah. That guy sounds terrible.
He was the worst.
Yeah.
And then like couples therapy, I always thought like if you're going to couples therapy, that's I don't know if that's so good. I think once you agree to go to couples therapy, you can. I don't know. Maybe you hold on. Let me finish what I was going to say. I can see. I would like to go to a really good psychiatrist and break me down to an elemental level, and then like a couple months into that, then bring the wife in. This is what we've discovered.
That's basically what we're doing.
That's cool.
Because he's discovered that like most of this is like he believes that like everything happens from your youth, and so dude, he's not a hypnotist, but for some reason he's able to make me remember stuff I've never remembered before. This dude's like Yoda, man. He's awesome, and he looks like the guy in Drive, so it's a lot of fun.
Couples therapy is always weird because the therapist is going to agree with one of you most of the time.
Yeah.
So you're either going to drive home with a fucking yakety cunt like, I told you. Or you're going to drive home with a very angry cunt.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like him.
Yeah. One time she did drive home and pulled the I don't like him. And then like 2 weeks later, like she came in and she was, I want to issue you an apology. You didn't know that I said this, but I told Skyler we're going to stop seeing you and everything. And I told him to delete your number out of your phone because you said that I was wrong. But then I thought about it. You were right. And I want to issue an apology.
So she said.
She apologized for something he didn't even know that she did.
But that's good therapy.
Dude, he's magic, man. I'm telling you.
But she didn't like him because he agreed with you about something between the two of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's really the thing with a divorce is you have to pick a side.
Yeah.
You can't ride both horses in that race.
No, absolutely not.
Like once that fucking train divides in two, you just got to jump on Skyler's back. You got to jump on Alana's back. You got to pick someone and jump and just fucking that's your horse for the rest of the race.
You know Alana's not the growing with now, right?
What?
You just said Alana.
Yeah, but you guys broke up.
Oh, okay, all right. I was like, whoa, Nicole's going to hate that. All right,
no, and I don't give a shit about Alana. I mean, she was talented and all, but I only knew her through you. You're my guy.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, when you break up with somebody, are like, yeah, I was at the barbecue and I saw her, and you're like, well, then I can't be your fucking friend because I don't want to hear stories about her.
Yeah, no, totally.
Because I hate her.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to hate, but then every time you bring her up to me, I feel hate.
It's like that Curb episode. You have to pick a side. You know what I mean? When they all picked the side. Like, you have to. 1,000% have to. But it's dangerous now. Like, I will literally do anything this guy. So I am now what you were, but at least he's a good guy. He could take advantages. I'm like the Manchurian candidate at this point. He could get me to, like, take down the world right now. I'd be like, whatever you say. Like, he's awesome, though.
If this guy asked you to pull down your pants for some progressive training he's been working on, you would do it?
I'm not going to lie. I probably would.
I would.
Yeah.
I mean, if I really...
Corey's looking at me like I'm crazy.
I totally would.
Yeah.
I'm like, if that's the guy like I trust, I'm like, all right, well, this is some new shit. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, maybe he'll blow me.
Yeah. I'm like, the subconscious is connected to the prostate. This is great.
That really is I mean, we've already hit the high water mark for the podcast, and that is your subconscious is connected to your prostate.
Yes.
Unless you're a woman. Women don't have prostates, which is weird. Guys have prostates.
Yeah.
And my wife always says she'll say like chicks that say they like stuff in their ass, they don't really. It's just like a thing they've been programmed to. That's her opinion. Like how there's no way wow, this is going to get filthy in a hurry. So if you're listening, I'm trying to keep it medicinal. Medicinal man.
Oh, wow, that's good.
There's just no way a cock shoved up your ass, you're like, oh, yeah. Like that. No, that's like some fucking weird uncle shit that went down. And it brings you back to like a power structure and that kind of gets you off that way. But like, there's a lot of women listening to this or guys out there with wives that like really like that.
Yeah.
That are going to say that we're wrong.
No, I don't believe you can't possibly like it. You can't. Like, I barely like a pinky in there, but I really do like a pinky in there, by the way.
I can't even look over here. I'm just fucking staring straight ahead. I can't even look over. There's women in the room as we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
So Skyler and I are having a goddamn staring contest during this conversation. Because God forbid, one chick's like shaking her head like, mm-mm. And another one's going, these niggas is crazy. I love that shit.
I haven't looked at her yet, by the way, since we started.
I looked at either one.
Yeah.
Just like fucking a peanut gallery in here. So here's the thing also. Corolla was the one that I listened to first say, I think it was when he was on terrestrial radio, like, it's not a sex act, it's a dominant act. And I was like, oh, yeah. Because when girls will go like, would you let me do it to you? And I'd be like, no, I can never let you do that to me. And then when it's like, well, why not? And because at some point of you doing that to me, like for fun and in a sexual situation, at some point in one of those thrusts in your mind, you're going to go, yeah, motherfucker. And I can't give that to you. I'll give everything to you. But I can't be on my back, greased up.
I would just say I have a plastics
with my legs in the air, going ooh, and have you like just with you have that image of me in your head forever. Look, when I'm like, look, I'm not kidding around. This is how it's going to go down. He's going to go to the private school, and she's just picturing me laying there holding my ankles and like pulling my ball back to the side because I'm wearing her panties. I can't give that to you. I'll give you every ounce of me.
Oh, my God. Giving you the best that I got, oh,
baby. New impression. Anita Baker. Oh, yeah. It's a great visual. There's no, like, good way of a guy to get it.
I've never thought of Jay pulling his ball back to the side, but now I can't.
No, she's doing it because she doesn't want to clip it.
Yeah, but for some reason I pictured you doing it. I don't know what that says about me.
No, I'm holding my ankles up and I'm all greased up.
He's got this worked out.
Yeah, I've thought about it a lot.
God, you're a sexual architect.
When you go, a therapist is amazing because, like, once you let them in your life, they really can put the kibosh on anything. Like, they can get you to stop talking to your parents. Like, you are really handing over.
No, he's trying to get me to talk to my parents, who I haven't talked to in a long time. So that's the main thing he's trying to fix right now. So he's good, though, man. Like,
how much you look? I could save you a lot of money.
What?
What's your mother's? What's your mother's number right now? What is it? We'll bleep it out.
No, I've talked to my mom recently because of him, but I haven't talked to my dad yet.
What's your dad's number?
You really going to call him?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. On speaker?
Sure. Well, just to say hi, and you'll call him later. Your therapist would like this.
I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Call him right now.
All right, hold on.
Why haven't you spoken to him?
He upset me. Really, they broke trust with me about some stuff.
He upset me?
He upset me.
What are you, a fucking...
Don't call me a pussy.
What are you, a fucking Judy Blume novel?
Oh, you're not sensitive, McGee, over here?
He upset me.
Okay.
I don't talk to my parents anymore because he upset me.
You're pretty sensitive, dude.
Dear God, it's me, Margaret. That was uncool. You going to call him, hit speaker, and say, I love you, and I'm going to talk to you in a little bit.
I thought you were going to call him.
All right. But what am I going to say to him?
It'd be funnier if you call him. You should call him in one of your voices first.
I'll call him as Michael Douglas, and I'll call Harrison Ford. Bonus content at the end of the episode.
All right, it's 415.
If you think we're cutting that out, you're out of your mind.
You fucking dick.
What's your dad's name?
Joe.
Joe?
I don't even have his current number. That's how long it's been since I've talked to him.
That is one of the funniest and saddest things simultaneously. It's like watching a dog wipe its ass on the carpet. Hilarious and mortifying.
Oh, my God.
Like, go ahead, you know what? Fuck it. Call him. The number you have reached has been changed to don't ever call me because you upset me also.
You know what would be even worse is if I find out, like, he just hasn't paid his cell phone bill in forever because he's so sad.
He's on the lam.
Like, he's...
Is that your grandfather? Is that your father's father or your mother's father, the one that passed?
That's my dad's dad. Yeah.
All right, so, like, this is your link to the past right here.
Yeah.
We can't go the Gary Goldman route on this.
What was that?
We had like a 2-hour discussion about dads, and we were both weeping. It turned into a therapy session. It was one of the best podcasts of all time.
That's awesome.
We broke really. I
haven't heard that one.
Have you ever gone to a psychic? Because you went to therapist. You go to a therapist. Have you ever gone to a psychic?
No, God.
Never?
No.
You've never like met a psychic and they've told you stuff about yourself?
Maybe while blacked out, and I don't remember, but no.
I met a psychic at Hotel Bel Air. Me and my wife were sitting in the bar, like eating like black olives and drinking club soda, and this guy goes, I got to tell you. And this guy nailed, out of nowhere, goes, you're really funny. You're really funny, too. And, like, he nailed us. Like, all of it. And at the time, we were trying to have kids. And we were, like, obsessed about it. He goes, you're having lots of kids. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Listen, you're going to replace someone on a show. and you're going to make a lot of. And I'm like, I replaced Damon Wayans on Gary Unmarried.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a whole black show, and they went in, for the first time ever in show business. We're going another way with it. Meant they went white.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like, if that ran in perpetuity in his mind, I guess it ran for a long time. He said I had problems with my liver, nothing big, and then I went to like an internist because I had diarrhea for like 5 years, and I had a fatty liver.
Just turns out you liked Arby's too much.
I love Arby's.